Hello and welcome back to round 3. We're on the draw for this round. Our opponent mulliganed to 6, and we are keeping our 7. Okay, mountain. Again, we want to lead with swamp here in case we draw our 2-drop death touch guy. So go ahead and lead with the swamp. Pass the turn. And we're probably going to lead with the fretwork colony. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play the fretwork colony here. Pass the turn. No shock, that's nice. Or no pyrohelix, also nice. Ooh, Furious Reprisal would be bad next turn. If I just play 2-drop again and he just reprisals it, that'd be rough. This thing has first strike too. Ooh, that's good. This becomes tap. You may discard a card. Okay, so yeah, we are just playing a 2-drop and passing. Please no Furious Reprisal one time. It's an uncommon from Kaladesh, so slightly less likely. We're going to take 2 here. He's going to get 2 Rummage. We get to play our 3-drop next turn, though, into 5-drop, 5-drop. Not bad. This can get back some of the life we lost with taking the attack and losing life here from the fretwork colony. These are nice when they're together here. Let's see how this Cultivator of Blades is this game. Red, black. Pillar Bug with lifelink up. No attacks. Okay. Counter on my dude. And yeah, I'm still just going to go ahead and play my 3-3 here and pass the turn. I thought he was going to attack and rummage. Maybe he doesn't want to... This is a May, right? Yeah, May discard. Guess he just wanted to be able to block the colony. We're just going to go ahead and let this thing get bigger. Or this guy is just still a little tiny 1-2, but later in the game. Could be good. Malphus Squad. Making a 1-1 or a counter. 1-1. Makes sense. And no attacks again with lifelink up. Counter on my guy. This is probably a good turn to Cultivator of Blades. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Cultivator of Blades this turn. Put the counters on it, and potentially look to just attack with everything next turn, giving everything +3/+3. Oh, everything else, not the blades itself. So, but still, that's pretty good. If we can draw maybe like our counters plus counters, that would be decent. What has he got this turn? Still have the 2 energy here, so we can make a 1-1 from this as well. Okay, well, fast energy engineer, that's just the beginning of combat on your turn. It pumps it an artifact, but +2/+0. He's pumping the servo. Getting him with both. Is this a spot where I want to trade my automaton? Or is this a spot where I want to just go ahead and take 4 next turn? I think I'm just going to go ahead and take 4 here. Make this guy huge. Okay. Subtle Strike, that's nice. So we're going to go ahead and play our land here so we can go ahead and put the counter on and Subtle Strike as well. If we Subtle Strike now, we can put a counter, kill this. Give everything +4/+4. Removal spells that wreck me are Harnessed Lightning. I think I'm going to wait. Aether Herder. Go ahead and make our 1/1. If he just goes for a block, say like this, then we get to go ahead and maybe -1 counter here. Because I'm assuming this is going to be block here, lifelink this, block here. Okay. Lifelink. I wonder if he has Wrangle. Is Wrangle his game plan here? I'm just gonna go ahead, play this, gain 5. If he wants to steal something like this, pump this, then at least I'm not dead. Let's see what he's got. Implement, okay. Okay, cycling the implement, we take 1 down to 14. Three mana. I don't think there's too many cards here that can get him out of this. I mean, obviously, something that kills this is pretty good, but still we're in pretty good shape after that. Alright, so yeah, let's go to sideboarding here. We might want the monstrous onslaught again over the expertise. We might want to preemptively bring this in case he has maybe like Renegade Freighter or the Untethered Express or something like that. I'll leave the 4th Bridge Prowler in, and maybe we'll just take out the Elite for this one. Run it like that. Just red-black tends to have a lot of artifacts, so hopefully we get something good with this one. I don't think I'm going to kind of land on the draw. I think I want to just run it as is. Yeah, we didn't see too much of anything to really get an idea of what we want to do other than those 2 changes. Let's just try it like this. Okay, let's see how our hand looks. This is the most land-heavy hand we've gotten so far. He's mulliganed again. Dribble Handicraft's pretty good, so I'm going to keep this and hope to get a few creatures here. Keep. See if he goes in and keeps his 6. Keeps and puts a card on top. Mountain go. Oh, never mind. Implement. Aether Herder's nice. Again, leading with Swamp. Next turn, we're going to play the Dribble Handicraft, unless he plays something that that we might want to kill immediately. There are a few cards that we do want to kill immediately, and this is one of them. That's fine. That still doesn't really disrupt our curve too much. So yeah, we'll go ahead and play the Forest, and we're going to go ahead and -1/-1 that. Alright, you can target itself, so you have to target. Don't want him to get the free servo there. Although I guess it wouldn't have been too big of a deal. The difference is we would have had a counter on this guy the next turn. Aether Poisoner. Alright, well, we'll probably just go ahead and trade these 2 guys. Ooh, Monstrous Onslaught. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and play the Dribble Handicraft and look to play probably this next turn. And yeah, I'm definitely fine trading here. Paler Bug. No attacks. We're going to go ahead and get the value from the Dribble Handicraft. And then look to play one of these the following turn. Probably... we'll see what happens, I guess. Gah. Okay. That makes my decision easier. He gets to get in for 2 here, but next turn we'll go ahead and play the 5/5. Sorry, 4/4. Gifted Aetherborn. Okay. It's first time seeing this guy, actually. Triggers on the stack, get our 2 energy, and pay 1 for the counter here. Well, if this guy lives, we're looking to be in pretty good shape here. So I can deal 4 and kill 2 guys. I guess the question is, which 2 guys do I want to kill? I do have the one deal with artifact spell in the deck as well. But I think in general, the Pillar Bug is typically the one you want to deal with. Okay, let's do it like that. And then we'll get in for 4 and make a servo and get a counter on it. So if we wanted, we could actually block. It's kind of a weird card in this deck. Go ahead and attack for 4 again. Play our dude and put a counter. Implement of Malice can be a thing, so I'm not going to play out my land. I want to protect it from that discard 1. Just don't play something sweet. Don't do that. Don't play a bomb. No attacks. Nothing? That's weird. He went to go tap for mana and then did nothing. Gonna go ahead and get him with both of these guys. Takes it. Down 5. 2, 3. We are gonna go ahead and play our Alley Strangler, put a counter. And holding up the Subtle Strike. Again, not playing our land. Alright, we won the match. Good old 3-0 there. Alright, let's just go over the deck a little bit. See what I liked, what I didn't like. So the 17 lands was really nice. We didn't happen to flood out at all, which was good. We always had our color that we needed. It didn't come up that we had to cast this on 2 or this on 2, so mana was still good. I'm still liking this guy main deck. There's still a lot of X1s that I like killing there. Like, for example, the 2/1 first strike there in the last game. We didn't get to cast the Rishkar's Expertise, unfortunately, so we didn't really get to see how that worked out. The Cultivator of Blades, when we did cast it, was pretty good, actually. So going forward, I think I will continue to play this in my creature-heavy decks. I do want to be curving out into this card. I'm really glad we didn't have to cast this card. He was really just a filler. I'm not a fan of this card, though there are some turns that can be okay, I guess. But yeah, glad we didn't have to worry about this guy. This card, again, works a little bit better than I thought it was going to in the deck. I was a little worried that we weren't going to have enough counters, but the Scrounging Bandar really helped that, being able to divvy up counters and just having other counters in the deck, like the Fretwork Colony and things like that. Oh, and the Lawless Broker. This Alley Strangler was definitely a way better filler 3-drop than the Silkweaver Elite. Going forward, I'm going to continue to play this guy. I really like him, and it was really nice that we got to trigger Revolt both times on our Night Market Aeronaut. Playing it as a 4-mana 3/3 flyer feels a lot better than the 4-mana 2/2 flyer that does nothing. I'm really happy that I played both Tidy Conclusions over the Monstrous Onslaught and Perilous Predicament, the situational 5-mana removal spells. Every time this card was just very good. I was a little concerned that it was gonna feel like it was gonna cost too much mana, but it never felt like that. It was good. It was really good. This may have been a mistake not to play this main deck. I was a little concerned about being a little bit too clunky in 5s, but the times that we did cast it, it was killing multiple creatures. I was a little worried that we weren't going to have enough power, but with getting the extra counters here and there, it was pretty good. So going forward, I'll try to not leave this out of my deck, but it was nice that we sided it in the games there where it was a little bit better with the X1s and whatnot. Forever Colony was nice in the deck. I liked that. Subtle Strike, always liked that. We didn't get to see this guy only the one time, so. And Rampager, solid. Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up the deck. I'm pretty happy with the way it went. We didn't get to play the Wily Bandar for the old 1-2 there, so that's okay. And luckily we didn't get killed by the strong artifacts without having this in our deck. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.